Yo, what's going on guys? SpaceKong here. The birds are singing, the sun is shining, and we got a whole new ton of crown crates to unlock right here now. But first of all, today's shout out goes to the Queen of Dark Souls 1, 2 and 3, Freya! What's going on, yo? Yeah, manly voice. So in this video we're going to be checking out the new Dwarven crown crates. I'm not buying any in this video, that will probably be next video, but we're going to see just what we can get from these crates. So here we go, the money pit of ESO. This is the Dwarven horse. I actually quite like it. It's probably my favourite horse out of all of them because, let's face it, Elder Scrolls has so many variants of the horse. But yeah, I think this one's probably one of my favourite ones. Along with one of the Imperial City ones you can get. The Social one I think it's called. Here we go, the Dwarven Cinch. I'm not a fan of his face. He kind of looks like a toy. I don't know. They could have put a little bit more detail to his face I think, but yeah. And Dwarven pipes aren't actually a part of it, so I'll just skip this bit. And here we go for the Dwarven Bear. I'm not really a fan of their faces. They just look like plastic toys or something. I don't know. Like the whole bodywork, artwork and everything, all that's really cool, but when it comes to their faces, I don't know, I'm not really a fan of it. You got the camel. Well, this one looks a bit better, I think, because there's a bit more detail to it. I mean, as far as the bodywork goes, they all look really, really cool and amazing, but as far as the face goes, most of them just look like plastic masks, but yeah, no, I quite like that one actually. The Gwar, I got this one in the crate, you know, the one you get when you get the pre-order of the game. You get the free crate. I got this one straight away, like a boss. It's probably my favourite one, to be honest. This was the one I wanted out of the whole crown crate, so I've got the mount I want straight away, so that's pretty awesome. The detail is pretty good. The face looks a lot better because there's a bit more detail, I think. The wolf, I quite like the wolf. There's quite a lot of detail to his face in this one, so it doesn't look quite plain. Yeah, it's really cool. You've got a lot of etchings and things. I really do like this one, to be honest. I would have been happy with this one or the Gwar. Even the horse, actually. The horse is pretty awesome. Banner of Clavicus Vial. Honestly, I'm really not a fan. I like the whole Hercene, Daedra Prince and that, but as far as Clavicus Vial goes, I'm not really a fan. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it looks okay from the front, but at the back it's just a bit shit. And returning, we have the Breton Hero Armor. This one is pretty fucking awesome. I do want this. I will probably end up getting it if I get a load of crown gems left over. Clockwork Shawk. Now this is a pet, and I haven't seen this before in the crown store, so I don't think it's a returning pet. I think this is an exclusive, which is pretty awesome, but it kind of sucks that we didn't get a chance to get it before. The Copperback Bear Dog. Now straight away it's got two different colour eyes, you can tell. It's got a brown one and a blue one, which is pretty cool because, you know, it was kind of a spirit wolf kind of thing in most, I don't know, what do we call it? It's not mythologies or anything like that, but yeah. Wolves are supposed to be special when they have that, so it's kind of cool that dogs have it now. Draugr Style. Okay, the staff itself looks pretty cool. The rest of it, I'm really not a fan. This was kind of one of those old costumes. Well, not really costumes. It's kind of, you know, when you get those appearance changing costumes you get from quests. It was kind of like one of them, so it's pretty old and not a lot of detail. The Minotaur style. Now this one is pretty awesome. I really love the staff and the helmets. In fact, the whole armor itself just looks awesome. The heavy armor, that looks beast. To be honest, I probably prefer the light armor one because it's got the hood with the horns in it, which is unique. It's very different. I really do like it. Order of the Hour. I do like this set. I use this on my mage quite a lot. When you use the white and gold, it looks pretty awesome. As far as the medium and heavy armor goes, it's okay. Okay, the shield itself looks pretty awesome, and the one-handed sword. Dromorphoscench, another returning mount, and I really want this one. I'm probably going to end up spending a lot of money on crown crates, because, I mean, the other crown crates were okay, you know. The Storm Astronaut ones, I wasn't a big fan of them. The Wild Hunt ones, I did really like those ones, to be fair. Oh, look at the cute little Senshi pup. Yeah, I really did like the Wild Hunt mounts. As far as the Storm Astronaut ones go, I wasn't really a fan. But the Dwarven, I'm all about that Dwarven. I'm probably going to spend a shit ton. My wallet's going to bleed to death by the end of this. And those helmets look really, really cool. There's not a lot of difference. And there's another one which is like in the lower rewards, which looks pretty much exactly the same. This helmet, I think it looks totally shit. It looks like some kind of pod racing thing from Star Wars. Now I like Star Wars and pod racing and all that shit, but in Elder Scrolls, oh, no. I'm good. Ooh, that's awesome. That is pretty awesome. I am a fan of that. Usually we get the transformations and stuff, and I never get the transformations from the crates, but I would happily spend money to get this. Elven Hero Armor. Now, I didn't get this before. I really, really wanted it. And it was just one of those things that I just didn't buy, and then as soon as it went out of the Crown Store, I regretted it instantly. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, at least I got another chance to get that. Okay, the Gorn-striped wolf. Yeah, it's definitely very different. It's kind of got a tigery sort of aspect to it. I'm not really a big fan of it, but I mean it's pretty cool for what it is. Let's be real. The mossy netch calf. Now that you can tell where they got this model from. You know, the warden and all that, because I don't think there used to be a green netch before the warden. So when that comes out, obviously, you know, you get your magicka and your stamina one, so that's it. Ooh, I like this headpiece. It's pretty cool. I'm not a fan. I don't know. The middle part looks okay, but I definitely like the eyebrow shields. That's awesome. Nord Hero Armor. Now I have this on my PlayStation character, and I don't think I've taken it off my Nord character ever since. It's so awesome. Pale Velothi Guar. This was one which I also regretted to get because it does look pretty awesome. Although I'm not really a fan of the whole reskinning a mount and then slapping a huge price on it. So I think that's the reason why I didn't get it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of half and half about that. Statue of Clavicus Vile. Not really a fan of Clavicus Vile. He's okay. There are a few more Daedric princes which I would put above him and his dog. I mean, I've got nothing against dogs. The dogs are pretty cool. And as far as talking dogs go, which that dog is yeah, that's pretty cool. Tapestry of Clavicus Vile. I think that is extremely overpriced. Here we go for the epic rewards. Okay, we've got some eyeshadow. Should it be in epic rewards? I doubt it. Another blooming bouquet hat. Actually, see, the flowers and stuff are okay, but the hat itself just looks like a bowl. The blue cap shroom shork. This one, alright, yeah, okay, fair enough. They got a shork and then they just stuck a few mushrooms on it. I can dig it. I would happily get that. That looks pretty cool. Definitely fits the whole Morrowind theme. And here we go, the Deep Moss Ashhopper. Another unique pet. This one, yeah, okay. If you're really into your role-playing stuff and you like Vardenfell, then that's definitely for you. What in the fuck is that? That looks terrible. It's like an armoured dickhead piece. Okay, the Dwarven style sun goggles. Yeah, alright. That's okay, you know, that's alright. Dwarven crested hood. Yeah, I mean, it's good that you can change the colours and stuff because it does look a little bit shit on the sides. I'll kind of make it Dwarven gold and things like that. Ooh, the Dwarven tonal forks. Alright, that's cool. I'm not quite sure why, but yeah, I quite like it. So this is a helmet which is exactly the same as one from above, which is the Dwarven visor, mitre. Meh, I can't pronounce this shit, but yeah, it's all right. Fennec Fox, another returning pet. This one really old school, like really old school. I think this came out, what, Imperial City Thieves Guild maybe? It's quite old. Green Narcissus Guar. Again, this looks like another reskin. If you look at the Pale Velothi Guar from before, and then look at this one, it is basically a reskin, which I am totally not a fan of. Well, I don't mind reskinning, it's just, if they're going to slap a huge price on it, just for the fact that it's a different colour, then that just sucks. That's just a cash grab. I mean, obviously, Crown Crates are like cash grabs, but ooh, okay. I like the Criff. What? I can't talk for shit today. I like the Molag Amor Cliff Strider. See, I said it this time. I mean, that's a unique mount. And we have a goat! Not as cool as a Daedric goat. You know, the sanguine goat. The one with the red eyes and shit. But if you want a normal goat, you have one. It's pretty cool. More eyeshadow. Nah, I don't really like the whole orange Donald Trump look. Yeah, what's this? Tuxedo Vard. Yeah, alright. you can try and pronounce that. Fuck that. It's kind of like a bird anteater thing, which is pretty cool. White gold eyeshadow. I don't know. White River braids. That looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I quite like it. It's very different. It's kind of, yeah, kind of like a side braid thingy. I quite like this one, actually. It definitely suits my character, at least, anyway. Here we go, some returning costumes. Ashlander Kagesh tribe armor. I really do like the Ashlander armor, and now that I'm on PC, I really should get these because they do look pretty awesome. Oh yeah, and it came with a free piece. There's 3 of them. Oh, sorry, yeah, I remember. That's right. There's 3 of them. They used to buy them in a pack of 3, along with many other costumes. Balfour Nixhound. Yeah, I could see this one coming. I think this was already in the Crown store. I think this one's a returning one. Classic Ordinator armor. Now this was another triple pack, and I really do like the Ordinator, and I kind of regret the fact that I missed it before when it went, and I'm glad it's returning. More flower hats. Now, I don't know, I'm not a fan of that bowl hat. Here we go, eyebrow shields. Everyone needs some eyebrow shields, just in case, you know, people go for the eyebrows, because when you're in battle, you know, people don't go for the jugular or the stomach or anything like that. You know, the first thing that people are going to attack is the eyebrows, so better keep those eyebrows safe. Dwarven puzzle orb. There we go. That's very Star Wars. I don't know why, it's kind of going a bit Star Wars themed this time. With the whole, that little pet thing you can have as well that you can build from 7 pieces, which looks basically like an R2-D2 droid rip-off thing. But it's pretty cool, you know. I'm not dissing Elder Scrolls for that, because, you know, the whole Dwarven thing does look pretty cool. Definitely one of my favourite styles. Here we go. Now we're talking my language. We've got a monocle here. See, now I wouldn't be British if I didn't find this monocle very awesome. And I really want one now, and I'm going to wear it on every character, and then I'm going to drink tea and dunk my biscuits. I forgot about this one. This was part of the triple pack. But I don't quite understand why there's 3 of them now, because you can just paint your armour. They came out before you could paint the armour. Needic. Now this was kind of a, I think Needs were the original, what's the word for it? Original Nords before they came to Skyrim. I think that's what they used to wear, or when they first invaded, as lore dictates, but I could be wrong. Or was that the Kai'Ma? No. Kai'Ma were the Dark Elves. I can't remember this shit. So much lore. This one's my favourite though, the Night Raider armour. Okay, here we go. Oh, a bowl hat. Perfect. What a completely shit hat that is. And for the fine rewards, we have the crappy items. We've got crappy stews, crappy experience scrolls, riding lessons, repair kits, more crappy riding speed stamina lessons, and then we got soul gems because there's not that many in the game as there is, and we got more crappy foods, which are actually quite expensive considering that they cost 5 crown gems. That's actually pretty bad. And if you go even further down the shit list, we have crappy items like poisons and potions and just shit that you get in every crate. But yeah, that pretty much ties it all. And I got an invite from Toasty. Shout out to you, Toasty. Oh yeah, he's the guy in the guild who does all the trials and stuff, and he runs them pretty well actually, like super well. Yeah, so if you want to get in the trials with the companions, then definitely join the Discord, which will be in the link in the description below, or another link in any of my videos, because I put it in pretty much every link. But just in case I forget, it's got to be in this one or another video. And then join the Discord, and then from there, go into the guild invite channel and type in your username and shit, and then we'll invite you and get you in on some trials. But you will need to do DPS checks for veteran dungeons. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and found it useful, and don't forget to smash the shit out of that like button, and if you really like this video then subscribe. Apart from that, peace!